Welcome back to week 22 of the One Punch Man Challenge and my weight loss journey. This week we'll be talking about body health and the importance of going to the doctor. And this week we'll be talking about my experience of getting a colonoscopy. And if you guys are here for the One Punch Man Challenge, I'm still going to talk about all my weight stuff, all that stuff. But I do understand if you do not want to watch this video. We'll be talking about a lot of uncomfortable stuff, dealing with the colon, butt, all that stuff. And I know it's not the most comfortable thing to listen to or talk about, but this is life. Anything like this is always going to be uncomfortable. So let's talk about the colonoscopy. If you guys don't know what a colonoscopy is, they put me asleep and they put a camera in the rear end and they go through all my intestines there to check for any cancers or anything that's abnormal. And if they do, they will cut some out and bring it to a lab and dissect it and see if there's anything wrong with anything down there. I know I'm a little too young to get one. I am 34 years old. Most of you guys watching are probably still too young, but I know there's a couple older audience here watching. But this is definitely an important procedure that a lot of people have to do as they get older. Colon cancer does run in my family. This is one of the main reasons why I'm getting myself checked out so early, is that I'm trying to prevent any cancers that form, try to catch it early so we can beat this before anything starts to happen. And this for me will probably be a regular routine every 3 years until I basically die. Normally you would want to start getting checked out around 50 years old, around there. But for me, I want to play it safe and start checking early. So let's discuss the whole process of undergoing this procedure. 3 days before a colonoscopy, I have to go on a low residue diet. For those who don't know what a low residue diet is, it is a temporary diet that limits foods that are difficult to digest or foods that contribute to stool weight. The goal is to reduce the amount of stool produced and the frequency of bowel movements, which can help with symptoms of certain conditions. So I started this diet on Friday and my colonoscopy was on Tuesday the following week. I did start this diet a little bit earlier. I started on Friday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then Tuesday is the colonoscopy. And the reason I did this is I just want to make sure everything's good, there was no complications. So starting a diet a day earlier was no problem at all. On my main meal that I ate, I was really scared of eating anything else. I just ate fish and rice. That was my main diet for those days, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I only ate that once a day. So that one meal a day was just fish and rice, but it was a lot of it. It was about 4 fillets of fish and about a cup of rice, something around there. So basically this was just another 1 meal a day eating challenge, really. Just a little bit shorter. And if I did get hungry during the day, I just drank water, anything water, any clear liquids. I did buy sparkling water, so that helped with flavor. I did drink about a gallon of water a day. And if I wanted like a little light snack, I ate like a couple of flour tortillas, something simple, something I knew that wouldn't affect anything in my stomach. And I wasn't allowed to drink any colored drinks or anything like that. It was mostly just a clear liquid diet. This was just the easy part of this experience. Monday is a little bit different, where I cannot eat anything at all. No food whatsoever. And Monday they gave me an oral solution, some meds, that is basically just sodium, potassium, and magnesium all combined in a little bottle, 6 ounces. And I'll show you a full breakdown of what that is right here. So this is the oral solution right here. This is the sodium sulfate, potassium sulfate, and magnesium sulfate oral solution for adults. We'll do a quick unboxing of this for you guys, so you guys know. So if you guys ever do something like this, you guys know what's in the box and all that good stuff. So it came with this little instruction manual right here for you guys. I didn't really use this because it's basically all written on the box, but it just has all that steps, the whole process that you guys need to do for it. But as you can see, it comes with 2 doses right here, and it comes with the cup as well. So these doses are 6 ounces each, and basically you will just pour it in this cup right here, and then after that you will fill up the rest with water. So you can see the 16 ounce, and there'll be a fill line where you guys want to fill it up to. So when it is time to do it, you basically just open up a bottle, pour it in, get some other water, pour it in like that, fill it up. You would drink all of it all at once, and what you would have to do is throughout that hour, you're gonna wanna drink at least 2 16 ounces. So what I really did is I drank it out of this cup with the solution, drank it all. I would fill it up to the line again. I would drink that, and I would repeat that, fill it up to the line, drink that. I did it all at once, but it does say to drink at least 2 of those for that hour, but I definitely drank a lot more than that. As for the box, basically simple. Like I said, you really don't need the instruction manual. It's really labeled here on the back for you guys. It does a step-by-step guide. Really simple, and it does give that instruction right here. You're gonna have to drink 2 16-ounce containers of water throughout that hour right there. But yep, that's the whole unboxing there. Pretty simple stuff. I took this on Monday at 3 p.m. and Tuesday at 5:15 a.m., the day of my colonoscopy. I had to be sure to take this at a specific time so my colon and everything down there is fully flushed out. And this was a horrible experience. It really was. So when you first take this, the first 30 minutes are fine. Nothing really happens. Then for about 3 hours after that, I was constantly in the bathroom, constantly. I would let it out, come back out, drink a cup of water, lay down for like 5 minutes, then I would be going back to the bathroom, and I would do this over and over again for that 3-hour period of time. It was bathroom, water, laying down, bathroom, water, laying down. I also added some electrolytes to the water that I was drinking because this whole process dehydrates you really, really bad. The doctor recommended that I drink electrolytes with this. I was going to drink Gatorade, but I did buy blue Gatorade. Then I realized that I cannot do any colored liquids, so I had to scratch the Gatorade. Then I did buy some non-flavored clear electrolytes, and I added that to my water. It wasn't the greatest tasting electrolytes, but you know, I had to drink it. I had to stay hydrated. I did not want to get dehydrated at all. And to top it all off, that Monday night, I did not sleep at all. I couldn't. I was mostly going to the bathroom constantly. If it wasn't my stomach, I was peeing because of the amount of water I was drinking. So the day of my colonoscopy, I had to take my second dose, and I had to take that at 5:15 a.m. And I had to repeat that whole process of bathroom, water, bed, bathroom, water, bed, bathroom, water, bed. But the only difference with Tuesday was I had to stop drinking liquids around 9 a.m. And I stopped around 8:30 just to make sure that there were no liquids in my stomach. Really did feel the dehydration from this around 11 or 12, around there. And you could really see it. My lips were super, super chapped. I was feeling so weak. I had trouble walking because I was dizzy. I had trouble going down the stairs, getting to the car. I just felt so weak. And the doctor says I have to have somebody drive me to and from the doctor's office. So I had my wife drive me and pick me up and all that stuff. Definitely driving there to the doctor's office, I was feeling it pretty bad. It was a combination of that lack of sleep, that dehydration, the hunger. It was really all getting to me. And I was really nervous and scared about the whole process of this. I guess I have a little bit of a fear of them putting me asleep while they all do this. I know they have to, and I definitely don't want to be awake for this, but so many things went through my head, like, what if I don't wake up? What if something goes wrong? What if they find something, you know? Just so many thoughts are just going through my head this day. So I got there, they did the whole thing, put an IV in me, all that stuff. Just normal stuff you do when you go to a hospital. And the procedure happened. I woke up, and I had no idea where I was after this. The anesthesia really did knock me out pretty good. I woke up dizzy, not knowing where I was, confused, flustered, and the nurse really did help me out. They gave me some crackers, some water, sat down for a little bit, and then they helped me to my wife's car, put me in, and I was good to go. As for if there was any pain down there, I felt a little bit something, slight pain, but it went away after like an hour. After that, I really didn't feel anything. It kind of just felt normal. So I was definitely super hungry, and of course, we went to go eat after that, and I definitely wanted my favorite food, so me and the wife just went to go get sushi. All you can eat, of course. We just chowed down on that. We got home, I fell asleep for like 14 hours. So that's a full breakdown of what you have to go through when you eventually have to get a colonoscopy. Everyone should definitely go through this at least once in their life to definitely get checked out down there, make sure everything's good, make sure there's no cancers or anything like that, especially with all the food that we eat, especially all the processed food, especially all the cancer causing stuff like that. You definitely do eventually want to get checked out just to be safe and just to be sure that there's nothing wrong. I just have to go through this more than usual than normal people because I do have that family history of that colon cancer, any of the cancers down there. So I do have to have these extra steps, these extra precautions to try to prevent any cancers that will that will probably happen to me. So hopefully it doesn't happen, but I just want to have that peace of mind and to make sure we catch it before it starts growing or anything like that. And as for the weight for the week and the weight for the start of this low residue diet and the end of everything for the colonoscopy. So Monday, start of the week, was 198.5 pounds. And when I first started this diet on that Friday, I was around 200.8 pounds. And my weight stayed the same throughout the week, but it did drastically change when I did stop eating on that Monday to that Tuesday. So before the colonoscopy and all that stuff, I did weigh myself before I left, and my weight was 193 pounds. So that Saturday, I was 201 pounds. So I did lose 8 pounds since Saturday to that Tuesday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days, I did lose 8 pounds. And that was just crazy to see, just absolutely crazy. I knew I was going to lose weight because I know I wasn't eating anything, but I didn't think it would be that drastic. For those who always say, just don't eat anything. Yep, if you don't eat anything, it does work. You do lose a lot of pounds, but it is just not healthy for you to do that. And I only did it just for this alone. And the whole point of these videos is just to be healthy and learn ways to be healthy, learn specific diets and everything like that, being healthy. As for my challenge, of course, my One Punch Man challenge, for those who don't know what that is, it's just 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. That's the only workout I'm allowed to do. But for that Tuesday, I did have to stop this challenge just for that day. I know I explained this in earlier videos that the only way I would stop the challenge is if I was actually in the hospital. And Tuesday, I was actually in the hospital. So I did have to stop the challenge for the day, which I really did want to, but I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I was just super weak, super tired, and I just said, we'll have to stop it for a day. I hope you guys understand why I stopped the challenge for at least that one day, but it was a necessity. I just literally was unable to do it. But that following day, that Wednesday, I was definitely fully rested. I did have a good meal after that, and I went back to that One Punch Man challenge, started back up. No problems at all. I was feeling good that day. So we are back on that grind. As for that weekly weight for you guys, I did come in at 199.9 pounds. I am still under that 200 pounds, which I'm trying to stay like that, but it's slowly going up. It was a slight increase from last week. Last week was 199 as well. So it was just decimal points really. So no real change from last week, but I am still trying to keep it under that 200. But the main goal, of course, is to get to that 185 pounds. And the mini goals I set is 195 pounds. So I'm trying to get under that 195 pounds, and I'll get to under the 190 pounds, then get to the 185 pounds. So I set little goals, try to achieve. And if you guys are having weight issues as well, setting those little goals definitely does help out. It definitely pushes you to achieve those. As I realized these past 3 weeks, really, I am struggling around this weight between 195 to that 200 pounds. I'm struggling between that, and it's not going under that 195. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this special episode of going to the doctors, all the colonoscopy stuff, all my body health stuff. Trying to keep you guys informed of what's happening with me and my body. And so if you guys ever go through this, you guys will have a understanding of what you will have to go through as well. And I know everyone's going to have to go through this at least once in their life. So I hope this helped out for you guys, knowing what will happen, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So please hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, leave some comments down below. Anything helps. Definitely all that stuff helps boost the algorithms, helps promote the channel a little bit more so we get more people, more views, help build this community up, and all that good stuff. But other than that, I will see you guys next week for week 23 of the One Punch Man Challenge. Peace out, guys.